right, peace and Black Power family. You already know what it is. Once again, we are here with Jojo Capone. And of course, we got Shaft on the other side. I'm going to say peace and Black Power to both of y'all brothers. I know this is going to be a powerful build. Now this is going to be, we dealt with the history. Now we want to deal with some real stuff, like what's going on. So I'm going to just turn the mic over to you, Brother Shaft.
Yeah, hi, peace, brother. Peace, family.
Peace, brother.
I just want to touch on a little bit as far as like the history of you. Mm-hmm. You know, like your name is out there, people know who you are, and for me, I just came into the knowledge of you and who you are through my cousin Sanetta.
Okay.
And I see that you're a knowledgeable brother and that you in seek of more knowledge. Mm-hmm. But the other side of you, you know, and I know like I got that same side that you have, so I want to know about that side of you. Like, just give me a brief description of how you was brought up. You know what I'm saying? Like a little history of yourself.
Well, as I said before, born in Chicago, raised in New York, LA, Miami, and Puerto Rico. So throughout those cultures and cities, I'm going to pick up and adapt to whatever that was going on around me. In just to say in a short, you know what I'm saying? In New York City, since we in New York, I lived in every borough except Staten Island. I stayed on 149th and Convent, Sugar Hill. If you see when I'm speaking on something about Harlem, I'm a Sugar Hill baby. You know what I'm saying? We gonna cross that water and go to Jersey. I'm a Stegman block. I'm a Stegman, you know what I'm saying? Stegman boy, mean boy, you know what I'm saying, in Jersey City. So it's not nothing that I can say on a camera that nobody can vouch for. You see what I'm saying? And by me saying Chirac, Don, and all this for Chicago, I lived in every project community in Chicago. People can contest to that, whether it's the grammar school. I was red flagged from all the high schools, you know, being gang affiliated and stuff. My name was on the red flag list. I couldn't go to no Chicago public school. So I had to go to alternative school, you know, and I still went. So I was doing a negative to come with a positive, meaning I was hustling in the hood, but with alternative schools, you had to pay, you know, to go. So it's like a private school in a way. So I had to pay, and I finally graduated and got my diploma for high school, you know, my high school diploma. Then I was going to try to do 2 correspondence college classes in criminal justice because I'm in the hood. I'm seeing the mistreatment these police doing to us. And lo and behold, here they come, put a gun on me. You see what I'm saying? So before that, as a teenager, you know, 13 years old, you fighting gang-related murders. Everybody stood solid, didn't point the finger. Some went in. That was considered my first chance or my second chance at life because I could have lost my life at that point. You know what I'm saying? Doing time behind it. So I kind of helped myself learn right from wrong, you know, knowing where it can send me. I have a brother doing life right now, you know, in the federal penitentiary. I have a younger brother that just done 15 or 16 years federal penitentiary. I have another brother that done 26 years in the state. So I bid it with all of them. I got little cousins just come home 10. Actually, one flying up here Friday. And I was telling a story the other day how I used to get on the road with like 15 to 20 other guys from Chicago in the neighborhoods and bring them here just to see the diversity because we don't have that in Chicago. Chicago is segregated. Illinois is still one of the most segregated states and cities in the world right now today. So the only time we seeing like a white person is a police or the cable man probably. You know, Spanish people the same way. They majority in Humboldt Park. The north side of Chicago is your New York side where you're gonna see Africans and Panamanian. You'll see everybody on the north side of Chicago. But in the inner city, you're not seeing that. So to bring them young guys up here out the projects and taking them on 2/5 and posting them up in Harlem on the corner and hugging the block, and they seeing Dominicans and them saying, hey, man, you the finest Mexican I ever seen. What's that? Stuff like that bring me joy, you know what I'm saying? Because I grew up here, so I know the difference. But we never heard of a Panamanian or Colombian or nothing in Chicago. But here in New York, our neighbor gonna be from Pakistan. The one down the hall gonna be from Colombia. My next door neighbor Jamaican. This one, you know, we gonna get that in New York. You know, Jersey, the tri-state basically. You're not getting that in Chicago. So I always been trying to get people to live through me, you know, not on the selfish side of things, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, the braggadocious of me doing bodily harm and being a part of the self-genocide of our people, I would never poke my chest out about that. I understand that was an ignorance side and journey of my life.
Okay, I can attest to that thing about the Mexicans, because I was in Indiana and I was locked up in Kokomo with a couple of brothers from Chicago.
Oh yeah.
And they was going off of my last name. I had the last name Santos, and they was like, "Oh, you Mexican?" And then the police is calling me Mexican. I'm like, Mexican? What y'all talking about?
Right.
And I didn't understand, you know. But I see now, Dominican. Like, you know, yeah, they was calling me Mexicans back then. But so what made this whole change? At what point in your life did you start to think differently and make the change? I see, like when you said, like when you was younger,
it always been like that.
It always been there,
and you made that. You just in today's society, I would never make the mistakes I made as a child. You see what I'm saying? So I know that I can go out here with my burner. Somebody can look at me crazy. I can be on the Willie Lynch theory situation that he put out there and knock his noodles back. Because it's like a video game to me. I've done it before. It's nothing new to me. So today, it's something wrong with that. It's not a video game. It's real life. That's not the right thing to do. A person just can be looking past you. They don't even have to be looking at you. And you done took this person's life. So I strive today to try my best to be 0% ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And by me being able to be like that, I think a lot of good-natured things happens for me. You know, instead of people cutting the lights off or slamming the door when I'm coming, the door is not locked. The lights is on. I'm in good grace with some people that I know for a fact still on eggshells, but I proved them that they can let their guard down. You know what I'm saying? By keeping my name out of a lot of ruckus and all that. Like, I don't entertain that, because beef is beef. We gonna catch in the street. We gonna do what we do if it's that. But just, and for me knowing a lot of stuff, it ain't even worth nothing. It ain't even worth a fight. It ain't even worth an argument. And we can understand to agree to disagree as men. Between two men and men and women. Like, we don't have to agree on everything, but it shouldn't go right into fighting. It shouldn't go right into shooting. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you got your point, I got your point. Now we go ahead. We don't have to deal with each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing people have to allow themselves to know, that you don't have to deal with this person that you can't stomach to see or hate to hear their voice. Turn the channel.
Not to cut you off, how did you get the name Jojo Capone? Did the people in the community gave you that, or you chose that?
People in the community.
That's usually how it goes, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they see me as can be a businessman, and they gonna see me nut up. You know what I'm saying? If you violate, you know what I'm saying?
So the Capone came from, like, Al Capone, Chicago?
Yeah. Okay. That's what they saw when they saw me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, how he moved, that's how I move.
So then, if the question was posed to you today, from a young kid, or even for myself, like, you sold drugs, you bang hammers, you bang guns and all that, why? Why you do it?
Then?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know no better, or considered protecting my environment. This my hood. We ain't on nothing over there. This my hood. His hat turned the opposite way. It's on sight.
So then today, what would you say today? Why did you do what you did?
I just answered that. I didn't know no better.
No, you didn't know no better then. But did you come into the knowledge of today on why you did the things you've done, the crimes you've done today, why you done them today? Yeah,
I know why I done them, because I didn't know no better. So I didn't have I had the guidance. I turned the other cheek on the guidance. I knew don't go out here and try to protect this neighborhood from considerably rivals coming in here when they not rivals. They are friends, they are distant family, they are relatives, you know, but we are taught that this landmass right here is our neighborhood. And if you're not riding up under this star or this gang symbol of whatever it is that you are, you consider the opposition, which is where you hear ops come from. So we always considered oppositions. That's where op come from now in this generation that is spread it all over the world, where you got people using our gang organized crime lingo as they day-to-day life. You know, so to us, they commercialize our hardship, you know, so throughout hip hop or whatever by the stuff that they say. So we shouldn't, that's still assisting Willie Lynch by calling each other ops. That's still us assisting his theory.
Okay, so for me, right, I deal with children before. I've dealt with like different programs, youth awareness programs, community awareness program, and I talk to children in the prison systems, right? And a lot of kids say the same answer, like you said. So I challenge them as far as you committing crime and doing what you did. And for those who say that they have changed and they different now, they really don't have an understanding on why they did crime. Like when I was in prison and they asked me at the parole board, why you did what you did.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and why should we let you go?
Exactly.
First, why you did what you did. And my answer was, well, I didn't know no better. The community I was raised in, this and that and that and that, they banged me in the head. Like, damn, what? I told them the truth. Like, I didn't know no better. And then I started reading these different books, right? And one book that stood out to me was Understanding the Criminal Mind.
Right.
And in that book, it really taught me about thinking like a criminal, why you do crime. Is because it's other people that live in your neighborhood, such as your mother, your aunt's cousin, or other people in your neighborhood that didn't do what you did.
True.
And that you only did it because of a choice that you made.
True.
You made it a choice. So you did know better because you suffered from the peer pressure in which we all suffer from, the 4 different forms of peer pressure, you know, positive, negative, direct, and indirect peer pressure. You seen people indirectly, positively going to work, doing the right thing. You knew, oh yeah, look at him, he going to work. You knew it was a positive thing. And then you seen the negative, this dude carrying a gun. So that's why when it came to the parole board, they never let me go because they said, he don't understand what he did. And your release right now would be incompatible with society. And that you will commit the crime again because you don't understand why you did it.
And that show that they failed because they supposed to teach you that. Once you told them that you didn't know no better, that's what reform is about. They were supposed to reform you, not penalize you again. Of course, we know a systematic racism.
That's right.
They need you in that cell because that's how they get paid, because that's their investment. So we understand that. So we not even going to play their game. We know why they banged you in the head because we need you to fill this cell up.
But what I had to do was I had to get a better understanding on why they was thinking the way they was thinking, why I was thinking the way I was thinking back then, and how I could bring it all together. So then, like I said, from with the different books I read, then I got in this program, and in the program it taught you, and then like 98, it's called the Merle Cooper program. Like 98% of the people that go through that program, they don't come back to prison.
Right.
And that program teaches you about what you did, why you did it, and why you won't commit the crime again. And they took the program out now.
But you really can't even dictate that because you don't never know what you would do. You know, it's a thing called instinct. So a lot of people wasn't just moving because they didn't have no better. They instincts. You might have had a violent nature. So that's like a lion in the jungle. His instincts is to kill. He gotta eat, just like the rest of them. Birds gonna fly down in the water and get the fish. A piranha can catch the fish while he trying to get a goldfish and eat him and kill him. You see what I'm saying? So it's in one's nature. So when you put us in a poverty-stricken area and neighborhood, you're going to do as what's going on in that neighborhood.
I disagree. No, sir.
I don't disagree because, like I said, the mosque is right there in my neighborhood. I can see it and walk to it when I leave out the door, right? Instead, I'm stopped the very next block. Before I come out my house, you walking through gangs. So that's what I mean. You can't. I know that I'm coming out this house to try to go to the mosque to listen to the minister, but I'm short stopped right here. So what I'm gonna do? My instincts are going to tell me that I have to survive. I'm in survival mode. What mama might tell you: keep you a sock with some rocks in it, some pennies and quarters in it. Of some brass knuckles, a knife pick,
okay,
or
now
a
that's
knife.
on protect. You speaking on protecting
But
yourself.
I shouldn't need to protect myself walking out my house, going wherever I'm going. You see what I'm saying? So different neighborhoods is going to be a different outcome, and it's going to be your instincts that's going to react.
I mean, but you could put that in any neighborhood. You could even go to Hollywood, and then your instincts have to kick in if it's just a person jogging down the block.
Not
you
necessarily, though.
You might have to pose up.
But in Hollywood, you walking up and down Hollywood, you going for expensive stores. So the police, the way that they do that, you're not even coming to play around in no Hollywood. You're not gonna do that. That's why the news of an unfortunate situation we just had in Chicago in the Gold Coast spread like wildfire all over the world. It's like, what? Somebody got shot. They shot hundreds of shots downtown Chicago. What? Like that ain't sane. That's not normal to the people that live in that Gold Coast. They're spending millions of dollars to live here. You telling me on my way walking my dog trying to go in Dolce & Gabbana, 300 shots about to come this way. That's not normal. So that's why our city get the attention that it gets. And then these record companies, as far as the artists, they give them the alley-oop to say keep on going. And then when they get them them advancement checks, what you think he gonna do with this money? He not only going to buy cars, jewelry, clothes, he buying guns. So he buying guns, jewelry, cars, and clothes. Because why? He want to keep it real, stay in the hood, and say I'm good in my hood with all my stuff, and ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Because why? He provided a fortress around him of goons. I'm gonna get this check. I'm gonna spend $100,000 on guns. I'm gonna give it to my media crew, and I'm pulling up, and I want y'all to video me sleep at 4 a.m. with all my jewelry on, and ain't nothing happen, and go live, cause he got an image to prove. Like, I'm talking about what we live in. I'm witnessing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody gonna have, once again, like I just told you, we gonna agree to disagree.
I mean, so just Chicago is totally different from New York.
And that's
New
what
York
I'm saying.
Is way more relaxed than Chicago. Chicago is on some other
but
shit.
I'm gonna tell you what they saying now, Shaft, that because Philly, it got to a point where they wasn't number one in the murder capital, they just turned up. That's ignorance
that's
at its finest. And to be a city of brotherly love, I wish that the brothers can reach them youth more.
So then, okay, so you say that, right? So you say, like what you just said, as far as if I come out my house, I shouldn't have to, or this and that, or my mother told me this and that, right? So then today, when you look at it now, with the knowledge that you have, with the influence that you have, and the power that you have, what's the solution to make that change? Let's say starting in Chicago.
But everybody got to be ready, Shav. Everybody not ready because we ready. Everybody not sane because we sane. Then you got distractions, which I was mentioning earlier.
That's the biggest thing.
You got the drugs. You got the certain types of music, whether they want to blame it on hip hop or not. It plays a big part. You know what I'm saying? And all type of drugs, the foods. You know, just the behavior. Like it's stuff they putting in the foods that's changing the behaviors of the people. It's crazy, you know, and it's to the point. Oh, y'all want to get so conscious now and stop eating meat? Okay, we gonna spray down the vegetables now. So it's gonna always be, because it's considered population control when you go to the depths to know what you're really dealing with.
Yes,
it's population control. So instead of us lining y'all up on the wall and spraying y'all down with bullets, or, you know, putting y'all in this hole and setting it on fire, or hanging y'all and lynching y'all, no, we gonna slowly kill y'all with cancer and all other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I believe in the chemtrails as well.
Exactly.
Like I was speaking with somebody one day, and this is months ago, like when the so-called virus started, right? And there was planes, it was flying over my building, right? So I said, you know what that is? So he was like, no, I don't know what that is. I said, that's chemtrails. Like, what's chemtrails? So I explained what chemtrails. Well, I said, now watch, within the next month or two, it's going to be chaos. My witness, listen, I said it's going to be chaos out here. People going to be shooting, acting stupid. When the coronavirus came, you see crime started going down. I said it's going to go up. Watch. Once these planes finish what they doing. And that shit went chaos. And we was watching. I said, look, didn't I tell you it was going to go crazy? I said, they spraying us with shit. Now, they didn't believe me. They like, oh, you bugging out. You want some old damn. I said, no, this is facts, man. This is what they doing. They putting it in the food. They spraying us from the sky. And they only doing it in our neighborhoods. And that's why we don't know why we come outside and we angry and we mad when we hear so. Even with me, myself, And it is in the music, like you said. When I hear certain songs, when I work out, it gives me something where I'm like, like if I listen to 50 Cent G-Unit, what? It make me feel like, what? But I use it in the positive way.
Of course, because you in the gym while you listening to it. Now put it in your headphones while you on the point.
Somebody doing something.
And somebody pull up. Then you're gonna hear the intro. Buck, 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 buck. That's all. Now you just gripped up. You like, man, somebody please come on, test me. You begging for it. You know what I'm saying? Hurry up and test me. I'm gonna let this thing ring. You know
that's
what
why
I'm
I
saying?
told my boy,
demeanor change.
He up north right now. He got 30 years, right? So I said, yo, why you had a gun for? So he said, I had a gun for protection. I said, you had it for protection. I said, you had a gun because you was on some I wish a nigga would.
And not even that.
Nigga
and not
would
even
try
that.
me
Because you know my response to why I had a gun, because I don't want to be a victim.
That's right.
So that's my reason. So when you want to know why I keep the banger, I'm not trying to be nobody victim. I seen the fear in the eyes when I up that thing and what it do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that. So I try to not oppose that on nobody else no more when I was knowledgeable of that. That didn't make me tough. That made me a coward.
That's right. And that's what I
Because I know you defenseless. So I tell them all the time, the dude with the gun, you a coward.
That's right. Because
if you ain't saying too much, nothing tough to nobody when you ain't got that banger.
That's right.
When you ain't got the ice pick, you don't got the razor, the knife. You ain't talking crazy to nobody.
That's just what I
But just because you got the bangers on you, now you the toughest dude in the world. Come on, man. I've seen that before. That's old news to me. So if you gonna be a man, stand up like a man. Oh, you got your banger? Give me an hour. I'll meet you. I'll give you my word. I'll leave my watch or whatever with you. I'm coming back and let's see what's good. We can do the Mexican, you know what I'm saying, the cowboy spinoff. We can do all that. Then you know what that turned into? Crazy. Cause I'm basically telling him that why I don't got my bang on me now. And I'm telling him when I come back and you can hold this and I'm going to prove to you I'm going to come back. He's saying to himself, this dude got to be lost his mind because he's telling me he going to go get his gun, come back to me. He going to leave his watch to ensure me he's coming back. So it's either, no, let me get rid of you right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I see you not going to play with me. I'm not going for the punk and you not going to punk me.
We had a dude upstate in prison that used to do that, Caballo. If he get in the beef with you, he'd give you a knife.
Right.
He'd be like, you got a knife? Say, no, here, take this knife. I got mine. Let's go back here.
Right.
That's going to make you sick.
Like, hold on,
wait a minute. Right. This motherfucker knows something.
But as a man and as a warrior, that's how warriors move.
Yeah.
I ain't with that. Want you to feel helpless. Yeah. That don't make me feel tough.
Yeah.
That makes me feel that's now, man. So I want it to be fair. Yeah. And now let's see if we got the same energy. You see what I'm saying? Other than that, leave me alone and I'm gone. That's why I beg people, leave me alone, man. Because I know I'm going to go that extra mile.
Yeah.
I've been doing it all my life. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I see what's going on right now. That it's like these kids thinking that real life is, what's that video game they playing? Grand Theft Auto. They think this Grand Theft Auto. All the raps you hear, striker this, striker that. So they get striker plated cars. They carjacking people for their cars.
Yeah.
This a person that's not thinking rationally. Because if you running up on somebody's car, he can have his banger in his lap. I was just watching some last night. A guy was coming to try to carjack the person, and the person instincts ran him over. You see what I'm saying? He didn't panic. They ran him over because at the end of the day, if you gonna shoot or whatever, I'm gonna try my chance with running you over. And what you see happen, his two homies that was in the cut came out scooping him up, it was over with. Yeah, I just was watching that right now.
Yeah, definitely. So you said that a lot of the brothers that we're not on the same page, we're not ready. Everybody's not ready. Mm-hmm. So where would you start? Let's say because you lived in Harlem.
It's so many distractions. So my start is within my immediate family. My start is the things that I post that's going to reach more people since we got social media now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a realist. My post going to be about stuff that I deal with. I got one now. I probably got so many comments because it was a sister saying, she said, a man, she say something like a man, I hate misquoting something. Hold on. She say, I'll tell you right here. And this, I done blocked a few people already because I told them you get one comment, You know what I'm saying? This is my page. I post what I want to post. Look, I told y'all, 33 comments, 100, whatever. And I had checked it when I was using my phone. So if that's 33 comments now, but it says, you don't need money to spoil a real woman. You need money to spoil a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And it's a sister. You know what I'm saying? But
I like that though.
Yeah.
I like that comment.
First person came in. Oh, who agrees with this? You see what I'm saying? Now, see, the reason I have to post things like this is because it allows you to see your algorithms. So I know I have 77% male followers. Who I got to talk to, bro? I got to make sure my little dudes is straight. I got to give them some real game. And because I ain't no lame. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hey, man, if she don't love you for you, you don't need her. It shouldn't be about the watch you got because you're a hooper. You next to go get signed. No, we don't. No, you know what I'm saying? Find that wholesome girl that likes you for you. To whereas that you gonna see that she wears spandex every day, and she might wear spandex and Jordans, but cool. Don't get with me. Now you want red bottoms and Chanel. We not doing that. You see what I'm saying? So I know when I post stuff like that, I do it on purpose. To do what? Run all the beggars and the gold diggers away. I purposely do that. You think I cared about blocking them that I just was blocking? Is one girl, I watched something that, I grew up off, but she's a black girl, white girl. She a black girl, she's real skinny, and she love white boys. You know what I'm saying? But then she say, I'm going to help you with your non-for-profit, and I'm going to make the sandwiches. You got me up, and I don't really know what you. You might put something in the sandwiches. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I shouldn't have to think like that. But she probably going crazy right now because I blocked her. And I told her, I said, listen, y'all get one comment, one response. And don't nobody be at nobody else in my comments. You see what I'm saying? This is my page. Yeah. So you got to get order within your stuff. So when people like, oh man, I go to this dude page, he don't got all them robots or whatever in his comments and trolls and all that. I don't deal with that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't deal with that. The one time one troll tried to pull that, we found the IP address and somebody was knocking at the door. You see what I'm saying? Now it's, I didn't mean it. Man, I'm not the one to play with, homie. I'm cool. What's up? My motto: leave me alone.
And that's what a lot of people do because they feel that they can come out their mouth any kind of way on the internet because they might be living in Cali or they might be living in Texas and you all the way in Chicago or you may be in Harlem. Right. Oh, this nigga ain't gonna come all the way out here for me.
I just left you in LA.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I'm in the temple right now. You see what I'm saying with you in Harlem.
Right.
So I'm not one of them average dudes that they see. I'm gonna pull up in your hood, homie. I'm a different breed. I know this already though.
Right.
So leave me alone. I'm not the dude that's gonna chase you and do whatever to you when you come to Chicago. No, that same energy I had or we had on that internet, I'm gonna see you right where you think you most comfortable at. And what we call it backdooring. You see what I'm saying? Because I have somebody right in your crew that you don't even know. So
and being that you said that, right, it's crazy how it's a small world, right? And you never know who knows who. That's the same thing with Sonetta.
I'm a one response, one comment type person. I'm not gonna do the internet banging with you, and I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? So they was going live, and I just seen my phone blowing up, and people like they going live, get on there or whatever. So I'm trying to Zoom. And I got on. That's the first thing I told him, look, young brother, I don't know you like that, you know what I'm saying, to feel no kind of way. I'm responding to what had happened, or what was said on his behalf. I don't let no interviewer set me up and say nothing, make me say nothing. Like, what type? I'm not, you can't just.
That's when I was interviewing Hassan.
So I don't.
He came right in and saying Hassan.
So I don't even really comment on the brother. Let him, whatever he gonna do, just let him do. I don't want 30 videos and all this. Like I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the choice that he want to go and do how he do his interviews and stuff, then so be. I wish everybody the best of luck. And that's it. Like, anything else, I handle it how I handle it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. So I don't understand it for real. Like me getting up every day speaking on somebody and stuff I have no knowledge of, or I mean, I don't understand. Everybody journalists now. Everybody got podcasts now. You know, like, and for the clickbait and clout chasing, these people would do and say anything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm watching it, and it's like, it's disgusting to me. You know, but I mean, people is dedicating, waking up, going to sleep, speaking about a person or a situation. You got so many commentators about what's going on in Chicago, and these dudes ain't never stepped foot in Chicago. Most of them ain't never stepped foot outside of where they from. But they got so much to say. You know what I'm saying? And it's instigating. I hate instigators. Yeah. And that's what it really is. It's instigators. And I just despise an instigator. You know, so it's like, instead of people using their energy to bring their crowd of people and say, hey, well, let's pray for Chicago. Let's save these children's lives. That's going to water something down. Mm-hmm. But if you egging it on in attention seeking, oh, yeah, he said this. And, oh, I really think he can whoop this guy. And I like, come on, you know, and his lives on the line. It's not like you promoting a boxing fight or, you know, an MMA. Yeah. We talking about guys that saying, I'm going to pop your top soon as you say my name. And they really going to sleep, masked up, can't go to sleep, on their pills. You know, they ready to steal his car so they can ride through their block. Because they ego and they pride involved. So here I am saying these podcast people are making my job harder, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I am one person and I'm gonna try to reach one person at a time. So it's like, hey man, you gonna make drill diss raps to people and the dead people, which is totally disrespectful. You know somebody gonna respond back. Ain't nobody, that's like somebody smacking you. Now, if you don't smack them back, you're a chump. You know what I'm saying? In my book, you had the Malcolm X and you had Dr. King. Yeah. I ain't turning no other cheek. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So just leave me alone and you don't gotta worry about my wrath. You come bother me, you gonna get everything you got coming to you. And it's just that simple. So I'm you know, I don't, like I say, I don't even entertain the tough man contest.
So you only, when you reach out, you only reaching out through YouTube or through Instagram and internet? Are you going out on the streets doing the work as well?
I'm in the street, man. I'm in the hood. I'm just left. I was in Baltimore before I came here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? On the block, on the block that nobody in Baltimore want to come to. The police don't even want. They don't come on the block. So they on the outskirts. I'm on that block though.
So what's your approach? How do you approach that aggressive
crowd of
people? Yeah,
going in there wanting them to see better and to do better. And if you go to any neighborhood I've been in, if it's 50 states, if you go in any neighborhood within these 50 states, they all gonna tell you the same thing. We over here trying to load the gun this way, and he talking about let's shadow box. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get him something different to do. You ain't gonna, if you kill him, your life is on the line. His people gonna try to kill you, or you gonna go to jail for the body. If y'all fight, y'all can shake hands and go on. Because you can agree to disagree. The fighting, I don't even want you to do that.
But see,
why y'all can't get enough knowledge to just spar back and forth and say, hey, well, I don't, and then say, hey, well, we agree to disagree.
But Joe, that's the way it was when I was coming up. Mm-hmm. Nowadays, they will go through the fighting. And if they lose and they going back home and they coming back, bro.
Exactly, and it's never over.
Yeah,
and it's because now it's in a public view. Mm-hmm. Everybody going live, so you done just got stomped out, whooped out on live. What you gonna do? Mm-hmm. So you gonna say, hey, take it like a man. I'm on live. We had a fight. He got the best of me. I don't hate the brother. I'm not going to backdoor you. I'm not going to sneak around you. Live your life how you would live your life outside of this fight that we just had. But he would have to think that, okay, his character is like that, so I can trust him. Some people done that and they're best of friends now. Some people done that and they like brothers now. You know,
that's how I was raised though. Like coming up
like that.
I miss those times though. Like when I was younger, to fight everybody I had a fight with, we always grew up mad cool. Everybody who we fought, we always grew up and we was cool. And then if I fought you and I lost, I'm coming back again. We gonna fight again. I know I can
But
beat
see,
you.
that's why I say it's never enough.
Right.
That's why I say we don't even want to go too far as to have to fight. Just have the conversation. Let's take it out on the basketball court, the baseball field, swimming, running. Let's have a race. You see what I'm saying? You give them other alternative things to do instead of just getting it off their chest with that fight. If we run this, whoever get to that corner quicker, that's who won. Why we can't accept that? You see what I'm saying? Why it gotta be the extreme with us?
Because we want to inflict pain on the person that
you gonna inflict that pain because your heart gonna be out your damn chest. You trying to run so fast to that corner. You see what I'm saying? Now you're cramping on the way back. Right. It ain't gotta be the fighting and the shooting and the killing all the time.
But let me ask you. I got a few brothers that I know in Chicago, and they pimps. How is Chicago with the pimp? Like, is a lot of pimping in Chicago going on?
I mean, it always been.
Because I know, New York used to be like that.
Yeah,
but
we the land of pimping. We the land of pimping, whoring, and gangbanging. Organized crime. That's us. That's what, like I tell people, it's not nothing, to brag on. But that's,
you ever heard of Send Food to P?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
that's my man. He out there.
So it's like, I grew up with Don Juan's daughter and, stuff like that. So I've been knowing and seeing him forever. Like one of my uncles, not only was he a drug lord, he owned like 60 to 80 whorehouses. You know what I'm saying? That my grandmother ran. You see what I'm saying? So this ain't nothing went over my head, man. Anything that got to do with some life of crime, I done seen it and know it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of my ways comes from how I was raised, and I determined to make better choices. Like I had chances to do some pimping, but it was slow money considerably to me. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm pumping the poison and I'm making thousands of dollars a day. 40, 60, 25,000 in less than 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I was making real money. So for me to be trying to check a chick going to sell a box for a few dollars, like, now it's different because you have those OnlyFans and things like that, that it's like legal porn, basically, I guess. So to watch a girl on your phone while she play with herself and you subscribe to that, that's like in the comfort of your own home. You know what I'm saying? And in some people cases, they feel like it's a safe thing. You ain't getting no disease. She ain't getting no disease. Y'all just you fantasizing about her and she putting on a performance for you. And so many cases up until you was 12 or 13. Whenever you lost your virginity, you ain't had none. So you fantasize some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. Only difference, you able to watch her. She got these toys and freaking out and squirt off or whatever she do. You know what I'm saying? But you paying a fee. So, it's safe for her. It's safe for you. Meaning pimping, putting them on the track. They dealing with these different tricks that's killing them. And you know what I'm saying? So it's less pressure on you if you're a viral pimp now. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're, an internet pimp, social media pimp.
So tell me what is Jojo Capone doing today?
Today I'm promoting boxing fights. We have a partnership with Impact Studios, Impact Network, a cable station that's homes to like 90 million people. Me and my partner Steve Marcano, we dealing with that. I actually just talked to Don King the other day. So we setting up the fights. Me and LT Hutton been speaking on some things as far as like I actually wanted him to do my documentary or my life story. Him and my little brother Will Gates, because Will graduated in film as well. So I'm still living, of course, but I can do 2 parts to me or whatever, 3, 4 parts, because there's so much stuff. So and other than that, we have it's been up for 7 years now, like the nonprofit, but it's just been down. We haven't utilized it because I basically was doing everything out of my pocket. If it back to school drives or certain things like that, like I do that on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like even though I ain't pumping the poison in the hoods anymore, I know that if this kid don't have a book bag, I know why he don't have a book bag. You know what I'm saying? And it's because the parents is strung out, or in some cases they just don't have it.
Well, how about the what you spoke about today? The spitting.
What?
Rapping.
Rapping. No, I as far as me having a label, my company been incorporated since like 98, 99 up into 2000. So I had a movement called Global Gangsters, and I had a group called Global Gangsters. That's the spokesperson for the movement. And once everybody wanted to go their separate route, solo or do whatever they wanted to do, I wasn't going to let my label fold, so I just jumped in the booth myself. It wasn't like I didn't know what to do and how to do it. So I put out a few EPs, did a distribution deal with Empire, and the check's still coming through. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a good outlet, like you were saying earlier, that that's what's reaching the kids today, the rap music, and you know what I'm saying? So
for me, I don't care to do it no more, even though it's making money, but I felt like I would rather consult these artists, manage some of them, or sign them and get them a situation. Like, I just did a paid feature. I just got paid. Like, if it's paid features, I'm going to do it. You see what I'm saying? But I just actually done one like a week ago. I just got paid for a feature. I get a bunch of emails and DMs to do features. When y'all send the payment, I'm going to do them. Same day service. You know what I'm saying? So, to come shoot the video, that's going to be a separate fee. It's an all-in fee. But it's a business. It's not no homie. This ain't the homie hookup. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
If they don't understand that, they doing the wrong thing. Because some people always went to school. Oh, you my brother. Oh, you my cousin. You my uncle. Yeah, but this is the music business. It's not nothing family orientated. There's nothing to say the family business. It's music business. And that comes with contracts and monies and royalties and, you know what I'm saying? It's stuff that comes with that. So, it's not nothing personal. It's just business.
All right. That's peace. You got any other questions, sir?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
Well, that's peace, brother.
Is there anything else you would like to get off, JoJo, while we're here?
No, because, my mind was on where it was at earlier. So, I'm at peace, man. I'm at peace. And just
do you have any questions for him?
For Shav, congratulations on what he doing. If this a separate segment of Shav, your show, or what, I don't know.
I got a page I'm trying to get going
on. Okay.
Through him, Stay Woke. It's called Stay Woke. I'm gonna be dealing with the same, type of topics that he's dealing with. But I'm gonna be dealing with like a lot of guys that been in prison, that's coming home and trying to make that transition,
right?
And showing brothers how fill out job applications, how to pass a job interview, and different things like that.
Yeah, being a resource for those that come home. That's good.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
All right, so yes, JoJo, we'll ask you right now at this time to close out, give your social media. How can people get in touch with you if they want you to come out, if they want, a speaking engagement or anything like that? Speak to the children.
Jojo Capone, the #1 on Instagram. JoJo Capone, Capone, the #1. And what else? I'm not a Twitter person, Facebook person. So really right now, Instagram.
Okay.
Send a message. Somebody, I will get it or the staff will get it. And any emails or whatever that's on there, and I'll reach back.
All right, Brother Shav, you got anything? Instagram, anything?
No, just Stay Woke TV. That's my Instagram.
Stay Woke is your Instagram?
Stay Woke TV.
Okay.
Instagram.
All right. Peace, y'all. Thanks a lot, man. Peace and black power to the family.